Chapter 3, Effective Autosuggestion. Structuring your suggestion. By its very nature, the subconscious mind must obey suggestions as though they were orders. During hypnosis, while the conscious mind is inhibited to such a great extent, it is possible to reach the subconscious mind with these suggestions or orders without their being influenced by conscious interpretations of related memories or fixed ideas. When approaching the subconscious without the benefit of conscious reasoning, you must remember that because the subconscious only reasons deductively, you must follow certain rules in the wording of your suggestions. By structuring suggestions correctly, you can put this great source of energy to work for you, carrying out your orders without the use of willpower or conscious effort on your part. Your subconscious is better at regulating your behavior than your conscious mind because nature intended that as its function. Most of your behavior is on a subconscious level, and any interference by your conscious mind is usually rather frustrating. Just try not to think of lions. Think of anything else, but don't think of lions. The more you think, don't think of lions, the more you're sure to think of them. This is the law of reverse effect. The harder you try consciously to do something your subconscious is supposed to do, the less chance you have to succeed. The insomniac can sleep only when he stops trying. So use the following principles in structuring your suggestions, relax, and let your subconscious do its job. It will never disappoint you. Point number 1 in structuring your suggestion. The motivating desire must be strong. If you hypnotize yourself and tell your subconscious to make you dig a hole 6 feet deep on a hot day, you won't get much cooperation because it knows you don't have a real desire to work in the hot sun. However, if you do tell your subconscious you want to earn more money and mean it, it will work day and night, even while you sleep, to grant your wish. Before you start to write suggestions, choose a reason or a number of reasons why you want your suggestion carried out. This must be a counter-emotional motivator to replace the behavior pattern you intend to change. If you overeat, your present emotional motivator may be the enjoyment you desire and derive from tasting certain foods. The motivations that might be chosen to replace this habit are a desire for better health, a more attractive appearance, or an improved relationship with someone you love. So start your suggestion with your motivating desire. Because I have a strong desire to have an attractive, slim figure, or because I want to feel physically fit and enjoy vibrant health, and so on. Point number 2 in making an effective autosuggestion. Be positive. If you say something to the effect of, I will stop eating too much, you are reminding the subconscious that you eat too much, thereby suggesting the very idea that you want to change. If you say, my headache will be gone when I come out of hypnosis, you are suggesting a headache. To frame these thoughts positively, you should say something like this. I'm always well satisfied with a small meal. I enjoy eating only at meal times. And after I've eaten my food amounting to approximately 400 calories, I push my plate away and say that's enough. I get up from the table feeling entirely satisfied and enjoy the resulting loss of weight. If you wish to suggest your headache will go away, you should say something like this. My head feels better and better. It is clear and relaxed. My head feels good. It will continue to feel good after I come out of hypnosis because all of the nerves and muscles are rested, relaxed, and normal. Never mention the negative idea you intend to eliminate. Repeat and emphasize the positive idea you are replacing it with. What is expected tends to be realized. This is the law of mental expectancy. If you expect to toss and turn instead of going to sleep at bedtime, you will do just that. If you expect to feel terrible the next morning, you will get what you expect. Job, the hard luck figure, stated correctly. For the thing which I so greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come on to me. Every time you say, I have trouble going to sleep at night, you reinforce an already fixed idea in your subconscious mind. You are playing the role of the person who can't go to sleep. Luckily, you have the ability to change the script, but be certain that your suggestion does not include your present image of yourself. The subconscious can only respond to mental images, and the idea is to form new mental images, replace mental images. Think of yourself acting in a more satisfactory way, whether it is awakening in the morning feeling good or sleeping comfortably at bedtime. Once again, never mention or think about the idea you are eliminating, you are changing. Self-hypnosis is positive thinking in its most practical form. Point number 3 in making an effective autosuggestion. Always use the present tense. Never say, tomorrow I will feel good, but rather, tomorrow I feel good. This may seem strange to your reasoning mind because you have learned to speak of the future in the future tense. But since your subconscious is an emotional, feeling mind, it responds only to the present moment. When you read your suggestion, don't say the words you have written, think them. Imagine them, feel them, and see yourself acting out your suggestion. If your goal is to eliminate stage fright, feel yourself standing before a large crowd, speaking with poise and confidence. When you use your imagination, you are in direct contact with the subconscious, and that is what you are wanting to influence. Your self-image has a great deal to do with your success in life. If you want to be successful, visualize yourself as a success. When you picture yourself as a person who can't get anywhere in life, that's exactly where you will go. Even if you don't use self-hypnosis, your self-image will determine your future. But with self-hypnosis, you can accelerate the change of any self-image you wish to imagine. So see yourself as you want to be, or visualize your goal as already accomplished. And then practice self-hypnosis. The saying, wishing will make it so, is scientifically correct in this case when you follow the ground rules of effective autosuggestions. It should now be rather clear why you must always use the present tense in all of your suggestions. Imagine what you are suggesting is true, not sometime in the future, but now. This is the only kind of communication your subconscious mind will understand and act on. And point number 4 on creating an effective autosuggestion for self-hypnosis. Set a time limit. Although you must picture your goal as already having been reached when dealing with the subconscious, your conscious mind, which can reason, knows you can't do something overnight. If you fracture your leg, it won't mend in 10 minutes, although all the pain may be eliminated by hypnosis in 10 minutes. If you want to become an expert bowler, even your subconscious cannot grant your wish immediately. So you must set a realistic time limit. Find out how long it usually takes a leg with a similar fracture to heal. Set your time at 1/2 that amount and let your subconscious go to work. Or let an expert show you how to bowl, and imagine yourself in your suggestion for self-hypnosis doing exactly as he tells you to do. You will be amazed at the results. Remember, Your subconscious is a goal-striving mechanism. Once programmed toward a goal, it never stops until it achieves it. Set a realistic time limit, and you'll find you will reach your goal well before the time you set. Point number 5 in creating an effective autosuggestion. Suggest action, not ability to act. Don't say, I have the ability to dance well, but rather, I dance well. I dance with ease and grace. Point number 6 in creating an effective autosuggestion. Be specific. Choose a self-improvement suggestion you're anxious to carry out and work with that one suggestion until it is accepted. Don't suggest a number of things at once. You may alternate suggestions at different self-hypnotic sessions for sure, but never work on more than one or two at a time, and never more than one during a session. While learning, it is best to start with suggestions that are easier to carry out so that you can see more immediate results and build your confidence at your new skill set. Number 7 in creating an effective autosuggestion. Keep your language simple. Speak as though your subconscious is a bright 10-year-old. Use words the average 10-year-old would use and understand. Point number 8 in creating an effective autosuggestion. Exaggerate and emotionalize. Remember, your subconscious is the seat of the emotions, and exciting, powerful words will influence it. Use descriptive words such as wonderful, beautiful, exciting, great, thrilling, joyous, gorgeous, and tremendous. Say or think these words with feeling. And point number 9 in creating an effective autosuggestion. Use repetition. Just like we did when we were learning our times tables, or the names of the capitals, or the countries of the world, or even our siblings' names, and our friends' names, and our cousins' names. Use repetition. When writing your suggestion, repeat it, enlarge upon it, emphasize it, explain it, and repeat it again in different words. Embellish it with convincing adjectives. When you are satisfied that your suggestion is attractive and influential, repeat it as often as necessary during your self-hypnosis session. The more often you are exposed to an idea, the more it influences you. Repeat your suggestion daily until it becomes entrenched in your subconscious mind. So while you are in a state of self-hypnosis, you will accept almost any suggestion from yourself or from your hypnotist because your entire attention is focused upon that one thing. You don't remember the former experiences that would ordinarily come into your mind associated with memories. The brain will always send out a message to act upon any suggestion unless a conflicting suggestion inhibits it. That all forces act along the line of least resistance is a fundamental law of matter. This is also a law of the mind, since mind is merely the activity of matter, the result of stimulating nerve cells. And the more often a card is creased, the more likely it is to bend in the same place again and again. And the more often a suggestion is acted upon by the uncritical mind, the more certain the suggested response is to repeat itself. And in every suggestion, you always want to have a few suggestions which should be incorporated in every hypnotic session until they become fixed habits. I awaken immediately in case of any emergency, alert and completely normal in each and every way. I automatically achieve the proper balance between the conscious and the subconscious so that all my suggestions are readily accepted. I go into hypnosis more quickly and easily every time I practice it. I stay completely free of hypnosis while driving a motor vehicle or operating dangerous machinery. And I always awaken in exactly 15 minutes or the time limit that you want to set for yourself. These should be included in each and every effective autosuggestion.